Coming up next is a sad Italian tale filled with love, lust, and murder.
It all started a year ago when a terrible accident happened. Ever since then, nothing's been the same for me, and
Joey! Unoni really knows how to throw a pescata. That woman is a miracle worker. Don't know what me and the boys would do without her cooking. Honestly, she's a wonderful, wonderful woman. Am I right?
Yes, she is a wonderful woman.
What's the recipe for Unoni ziti, Joey? It's amazing. Maybe my Carlotta could learn a thing or two from her. And the cannoli? It's amazing.
The idiot continued with his meaningless words. But all that I could think of was my long-awaited revenge. Revenge so sweet, I could taste it on the tip of my tongue. He continued to run his mouth. I could not think of him as a human. It'd be too much difficult to rid of him from this world, but I'd rather thought of him as a pig. It would not be difficult. He was round and fat, and the way he rutted around in the food, the only thing he could possibly be missing was a curly little tail. Giovanni! The name was foreign on my tongue, and I did not like the taste whatsoever.
What is it, Joey?
It's getting loud out here, Giovanni. I have a nice set of poker cards in the basement. What about we just play a game, me and you?
I don't know, Joey. Me and the boys got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
I don't think you and the boys are going to get any work done tomorrow. Come on. They won't even know that you're gone.
Well, what can I say? I love a good game of cards.
Yes, we all do.
Let me tell Carlotta then. You know how the missus can be, Joey.
No. I will be a real quick game, I promise. Carlotta doesn't need to know.
You're right, Joey. You're a good kid. Do you know that?
Thanks.
How old are you again? 15? 16?
I'm 20.
Oh, you are getting old. Soon you'll be just like me.
I'll never be the scumbag you are, you dumb pig. Let's go into the house.
And now a quick word from our sponsors.
$5 meatball. $5 meatball. Come to Noni's for our $5 meatballs.
Noni's, we have some meat.
Giovanni, the basement is this way, remember? We used to slide down the stairs.
We was so little back then. Now the only thing I'm interested in is women and good drink.
The stupid animal wouldn't know that soon, that only the thing he's interested in is the safety of its life. Come! I put the poker table in the basement. Nani isn't interested in shenanigans and gambling happen upstairs.
Joey, you really turned this place upside down. Never knew one could have so many neon signs.
Oh, thanks. My grandpops invested in neon after they came to America.
When did your folks come to America anyways?
It's a long story. My pops was a banker, did some illegal stuff, bada bing, bada boom. He's in America, like that, with my nanny.
Oh, good one, Joey. I like you.
There, the animal goes again, acting like some kind of hooligan. His rotund face was comparable to a punching bag, and that thin mustache looked like a wriggling worm. Let's get this game going.
Before we start, Joey, I need a drink. You gotta have some scotch down here somewhere.
I watched as he stuck his fat ass out to dig in the back of the shelves like a damn raccoon in my trash.
Ha! I found a bottle of gold label reserves.
Come sit and drink. The cards are waiting, my friend. The sound of his rear end flopping into the chair made me worry that he was gonna need a new one. The drunk could barely pay attention, and I was needing to get this game going for several reasons.
Ha! Joey, you shuffled those cards like a con man.
I learned from my father.
He was a good man, Joey. A real good man. Everyone loved Pietro Casore. He would take the coat off his back and give it to a stranger if he had to. I loved him like a brother.
If you had loved him like a brother, you wouldn't have hurt his family like you have. I am saying, Giovanni, for you are a feral animal, doing what you want when you want it with no consideration for who you hurt. Your constant conquest of woman has hurt your wife considerably, but you do not notice the pain she hides behind that sweet smile of hers. I am doing the world a favor for getting rid of you. What I'm doing is right. That's what everybody tells me.
I got some good cards, Joey.
I've got good cards too.
Have you been eating at Noni's lately? Has that led you to projectile vomit all over your pet guinea pig, Mr. Waddles? I'm here to tell you that you could be entitled to some compensation. If you believe you got food poisoning from Noni's Italian Kitchen, please call 1-800-WE-HAVE-RATS in our kitchen to get information about the money you could receive.
There are rats in our kitchen. Welcome back, to our podcast where we continue the tragic story of whatever Giovanni and Tony are doing. Let's see what happens next, shall we?
I watched as he took another gulp of the alcohol, its influence over him becoming an ever-growing presence.
You're hilarious, Joey.
The clock ticked away, nearing midnight. I was jittery, and every little sound would startle me. You have to wait, Joey. It's almost time.
7 years me and Carlotta have been married. Tell me, 10 years ago I would have married that stuffy Carlotta Fuccini. I would call you crazy.
She's a good woman, Giovanni. You're lucky to have a woman like her as your wife.
She is as bland as the food she makes, Joey.
It's time. Giovanni, I have some French wines in the cellar.
You do?
Of course, such a thing would entice such a hideous being, inside and out, like Giovanni. Shall we then?
We shall. Joey, come help an old man. Joey, come help an old man. Oh, there we go.
And so the two are headed deeper into the basement. What trouble will the two men, one drunk and one completely sane, find next? But first, a word from one of our sponsors.
Are you tired of walking on a dirty floor, not being able to see your reflection in the window, never getting to ride the lawnmower that Carl always rides? Then vote Ellie for janitor 2020. Hashtag Carl's out of his prime. Hashtag vote Ellie. Hashtag we need a new janitor.
I'm Ellie Eckloff, and I approve this message.
Here we are.
I don't see any wine.
That is because there is no wine.
Joey, whoa! Whoa! Falling into a hole! Please, oh please, Joey, help me! I'm hurting, please help.
Never.
What are you talking about, Joey? I didn't do nothing. Please help me up.
You are the reason for her death.
Who? I don't know what you're talking about. I swear I don't know.
Angelica, you swine. You killed her.
Angelica?
You raped her, Giovanni. I saw you. Now because of you, she's dead. Because of your selfishness.
What are you talking about? I swear I did nothing, Joey.
Stop your lying.
Joey, I swear, just get me out of the hole and we'll be able to talk this through. Come on, man. I'm
Admit to your crimes.
I can't. I did nothing.
I could see the concrete fill his mouth. The bubbles were funny looking as the concrete forced the air out of his lungs. His eyes couldn't rid the thick substance from coating them. At first his rotund body tried to float, and once there was enough of the concrete to weigh him down, the shape of his body was lost. His skin would burn as the concrete dried. His death wouldn't be easy. The pig snorted no more, and as I walked back up the stairs, I made sure to close the door behind me.
And there is the death of Giovanni. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ba, ba, ba.